What's up, guys? Sports Talk 101 today's video. Well, by the time recording this, was right about 9:20 in the morning on a Sunday, beautiful Sunday, December 2nd. We are dressed as we're about 3 hours, a little less than 3 hours away from the committee. About noon Eastern today, this Sunday, we'll hear from the committee and we'll find out the final rankings. I will make a separate video on that, my reaction to it. I will make another video as well coming up. So we'll be out soon on my reaction to all conference championship games this weekend. Boy, it was a fun weekend of college football this weekend. Conference championship. Congratulations to all the conference champions who won this weekend. To run-ups, rough our season. And the committee right now is going to have a tough time. We have 5 teams competing for a spot, and we're going to break down everything what the committee is going to do, what I think the committee is going to do. And I'm going to give you what the committee's going to do and my final playoff ranking prediction as well. Are you ready for this? Let's get started. Also, congratulations to Michigan winning the Big Ten, Florida State, ACC champs, Washington, the Pac-12 champs, Big 12 champs goes to Texas, and Alabama, the SEC champs. Well, for all those 3 teams. Washington wins Pac-12 one last time. No Pac-12 as 2024. That's how we see a Pac-12 championship. That was good. Best game of the year was Washington. Alabama, Georgia was a good game. Washington and Oregon, what game that was. That was absolutely good game. Florida State played really well. All the games were really good. I mean, it was a really good weekend, except for championship, and I'm really excited. To see what the future of these teams, but boy, the question comes now down to is what are the committee's going to do? Because you have 3 30-0 undefeated champions, you have 2 12-1 champions, and so this is going to be the toughest thing the committee can do. The chairman and all the light directors in that room probably voting right now, but this is going to be the greatest, it's probably the greatest college football playoffs we've ever seen. I mean, meaning by that is like, this is the biggest one. This is going to be the 14 playoffs. Oh boy, this is the toughest. This is the first time I think committee has made the toughest one. And I think to myself, boy, it's a good thing I'm not a committee, because if I'm the committee, I'm just a member of the committee. Boy, this is a toughie. This is a big one. Alright, so anyways, let's get started now. So you see here, I have the SEC. So here over here, I have so here's the conference champions over here. So Michigan, Big Ten, 13, for say ACC. So here's conference champions. So what I'm going to do is I have here. So I've at the top is my playoff rankings, my final one. All right, and then I'm going to do. If I need it, my final. There you go. According to me, and then the bottom one, I'm going to do the top 6. I'm going to do the top 6. What the community's going to do for the top 6. I did tweet it out the top 10. I think on my Twitter account. Check it out. It's put my name Sports Talk 101, and turn out it should come up. Same logo as my YouTube channel. So check it out. My tweet on that one. I tweeted this morning actually. 8 in the morning actually. But anyway, so let's get started. So you can have. So question is, who's going to be 1, who's going to be 2, and so on and so forth. There. But let's get started. So let's go with my final rankings. Number 1, I'm going with Michigan. 30-0, they're getting in. I think it'll be number 1. Coming number 2, this will be Washington. Number 3, Texas. I think Texas is the third best team in the country right now. So there you have it, 3 best teams right now. Now comes the 4th spot. Florida State or Alabama. Now, I can get it. You can make a case for Alabama. But the thing is here, my rankings, I'm putting Florida State. I think Florida State deserves to be ranked number 4. I agree, they are not the best team, best 4 team in the country, but they need to be rewarded on top of that in second. But there you go, Florida State comes in. Alabama, you're going to say 5. But Georgia sitting at 6. Georgia. 7 comes Oregon. I think Oregon will sit there at 6. So they've been top 7. Alright, now, here comes the toughest question. What will the committee do? What will the college football committee do? Alright, are you ready for this? Alright, I think Oregon is going to stay number 7. Georgia, it's going to be 6. So both Georgia. Now, committee is going to have a really tough time. Then comes the top 4. And my prediction, and this is what I think the committee is going to do, and I'm going to go with number 1, Michigan. I think Michigan's going to be number 1. I think the committee is going to put Washington at 2. Now comes the toughest decision, 3 and 4 spot. I think you will vote Florida State. Florida State has to go in. I think the committee cannot leave a 30-0 undefeated champion out. Look at Florida State, the 3 top 15, 25 wins. They had a heck of a year. Even if they had an amazing season this year. I'm putting Florida State number 4. Now comes the 5th spot. Will you put Texas at 3? Will Alabama go in? I think the committee. If I'm the committee, I'm going to put Texas. And I'm going to put Alabama at 5. Now, the committee might do that. Here's one option the committee is going to do. Another option is, so right now, Florida State's going to get it 4. Now it comes to Texas and Alabama. I think this is what the committee is going to do. Now, you can make an argument for Alabama. Now, the 3rd and 4th spot comes down to Alabama and Texas in 3rd spot, and Florida State in the 4th spot. Because you have 3 teams are in. The 3 other 3 teams are getting in. Now it comes to 12-1. Alabama and Texas. Look at head-to-head matchups. Texas and Alabama played each other in a year. Texas won. I think I take Texas. But what the committee is going to do have tough time is 35th spot. Will the 5th spot go to Texas? Or will the 5th spot go to Alabama? I'm feeling the 5th spot goes to Alabama. And again, for the second year in a row, Alabama going to sit out. But again, this is my thoughts. My final rankings are to get at the top. And the committee, what I think the committee will do tonight, when the rankings come out later today, about noon, around noonish, I think the committee is going to put Michigan 1, undefeated Big Ten champion. Number 2, Washington, undefeated Pac-12 champion. Number 3, 12-1 Texas. And the 30-0 Florida State. And number 4, ACC champion. And number 5, SEC champion, Alabama. I think Alabama's going to be left out of the playoff. This is my playoff rankings. And I said this, I think I've said this too on one of my videos, but I've said this, not about, maybe I know I've said it in my videos, but I mentioned this too. I said this before to others made a video about this or not, but if that scenario played out, if this scenario played out, I said this too, if this scenario played out where Michigan, Washington, Texas, Florida State all win, I think you take Texas to go in. Because Texas has the argument, they won the Big 12, but they also beat Alabama and has to have a matchup. I think if I'm the committee, this is what I'm going to do. I think this is what the committee is going to make this decision. I think Michigan number 1, Washington number 2, Texas 3, Florida State 4, Alabama number 5, Georgia 6, and Oregon 7. And then we can fill in the rest of the teams 8 to 25, right? But this, if I'm the committee, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, here's what we'll do. I want you to comment down below on this video, okay? Do you agree with my thoughts, or do you agree with me on what the college football committee would do? Okay, I want you to comment down below. I want you, and then also, I want to comment below your final 4, please. Let me know what is your final 4, what your prediction is, what the committee is going to do. Remember, these weeks come at noon, so we're now 9:30. We have about 3 hours a show to go. until a little less than 3 hours until the committee release the rankings. So, comment below, please. I want to hear from you what your top 24 to the top 25. The top 4, and what the top 4 was according to the committee, not according to you, but according to the committee. And then and tell me which is why, please. And then tell me, do you agree with me on what I think the committee is going to do? Not according to my playoff rankings. Now, my playoff rankings and what the committee is going to do are very similar. Okay? They're very similar. But my playoff rankings, I think Texas deserves to be number 3. Now, because Alabama, now this is what I think the committee is going to do. What the committee do, according to me, look, they're very similar, right? I brought Michigan, well, I say basically the same thing. But my point is this. What the committee is going to do is right here. This is where the committee will have the hardest time to do. This, right here, what I've highlighted, is what the committee is going to come to. Now, what's the difficulty now? This is what I think the committee is going to do now. Because the committee is going to have a hard time, this is where the committee is going to have a really hard time right now. Because the committee is having a hard time 3rd, 4th, and 5th spot, right? So, well, let's say you put Texas in. But then, at first, well, then, does Alabama get in and Florida State gets the 5th spot? Because you cannot leave an undefeated champion out. Even with injury, I just do not think. Okay? So, this is what the committee is going to have fun. This is where the committee is going to have a really hard time in it. But, I'll make it simple for the committee. I'll make it simple in a second. Why the committee is going to do it. So this is scenario. This is what the committee is looking at right now in the meeting. They're probably meeting right now and discussing this. If I'm the committee, I'll eliminate Florida State from number 5. Okay, good goal. Now it comes down to Alabama, Texas, number 5. I'll keep Alabama 5. Okay, so that leaves Alabama out. Then comes down to 3 or 4. Because Florida State won in the ACC, undefeated ACC champion, they deserve to go in. Okay. That means Texas gets 3rd. This is how the committee is going to do it. I think the committee is going to say, look, Michigan's undefeated. They won the Big Ten champion. They're number 1. Washington beat Oregon to win the Pac-12. They're in. Now comes the 3 and 4 spot. 3rd, 4th spot. They're going to say Texas won. Florida State won. 13-0. Alabama won. They're 12-1. But because Texas beat Alabama, I'm going to put Texas number 3. Florida State 13-0. Reaches reward. Florida State should be rewarded to the playoff as a 13-0 undefeated champion. Number 4, unfortunately leaving Alabama out as a SEC champion, we left out in number 5. Unfortunately, this year, one conference champion is going to be left out this year. Next year, if you one conference, they'll make it playoff next year because they'll go to 12 team next year. But this is what I'm thinking. Again, so once again, top 4, what the committee's going to do is Michigan number 1, number 2, Washington, number 3, Texas, and number 4, Florida State. Like I said, comment down below, please. I do want to hear from you what your thoughts are. Like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button up. I'm supposed to want to sign up. I'll see you next video. Peace.